All right, today we are in Carpinteria, California with Chris The Thr, Chris Stanton here.
What's with it? What's with it?
It's a nice Sunday. It's not too cold. You know, it's a little hoodie season. I got my hoodie in the car.
You know?
We got Curb here taking some extra photos for us. And we're going to go kind of check out Chris's home base, you know?
Yeah, that's where we
Born
are.
in Inglewood, raised in Moorpark, and now relocated to beautiful Carpinteria.
And Santa Barbara vibes.
It's going to be a great day. Let's get started.
Let's do it. Yeah. Then give me the shells, and I just kind of hook it up how I want to. So I kind of like it for that. I just kind of go over here with that, and they got the little ice cream situation over there.
There's
so
a lot
cool
of good food here. Damn. I always forget, honestly.
Yeah, I still haven't been over here though.
Dude, I've been here before on like a me and my friends came here and got like drunk one night.
This is our nightlife.
Yeah, this is like the nightlife.
This is it.
Yep.
It's like they have like a live band or sometimes a DJ.
See, I'm trying to see what that's about, but you know, COVID-19 kind of fucked that up for me.
I know.
It's like, nah, you won't know about that until later.
I feel like Carp and Santa Barbara we're sort of in the LA vibe, like very strict with things, shut things down.
You know what?
Like,
Here's what I'll say. I think right here, Carp was, downtown was not. It was,
Okay.
I think it was a little bit looser. Because I know while I was kind of going out there, when I would go to work with like one of my clients in LA, they'd be like, oh yeah, we're like strict lockdown. I'd be like, oh shit, like it's a whole different vibe from over here to over there.
You had Have you ever been to this brewery right here?
Yes, I have.
I've been there too. Yeah, it's good. Islands, right? It's called Islands. Yeah, it's good.
I think like probably my like first little date out here I had over there. Yeah.
Your first little Carpinteria baddie?
Yeah, exactly. You know? And it was cool. I mean, you know, it was a good night, so.
What have you noticed
it.
as like a difference between Moorpark and Carpinteria?
So both are pretty low key, smaller. You know, Moorpark's a small town. Carp is a small town too. But I think Carp just kind of embodies more the beach vibes because it has the beach and I mean it's kind of a big time beach. A lot of people know about Carp's beach versus Moorpark kind of just sits smack dab in the middle of like Simi and Thousand Oaks. The simple fact that Carp is part of Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara's energy is very, like I said, it's beach vibes.
It's very beach vibe, yeah.
Very beach vibes, you know what I'm saying? Versus like Moorpark literally is right by Simi, which is right by the valley. That's LA. So it kind of has a little bit more of that vibe, a little bit more than out here. If it hit that catch like that, then it hit exactly what it's supposed to do.
And I love how like the cover art is like Thanksgiving. It is obviously planned, right?
Oh yeah,
to release right before Thanksgiving.
Absolutely, and it's funny though because it's a little. So it was planned, but it was actually more organic than it might have seemed. So I already have I've been finishing up my project. One of my projects. I've been finishing up No Good All Great, and it was on there. And this was maybe like 2 weeks ago. And I kind of was like, oh, I need to do another single. I need to put another single out. And it just kind of clicked in my head. I'm like, it's Thanksgiving. We feasting. Why would you not put that out? So I kind of caught it, the timing on that perfectly. Did they cook a bird? Oh my God. Look at this. What the hell? What bird was into it?
Everybody here.
If you can't appreciate life, you're sleeping on life, bro. This is an opportunity. You just gotta enjoy your shit, bro. No question. No
What's up, y'all in the back?
What the fuck? That's fire. Look at that shit.
Yeah, look at that.
It's hard with your shirt. Just like
That's what Andrew said. I was like, no, gotta get it.
you
Come on, boss Pim.
Is it funny?
Young legend. We're talking the heat the past couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? He been out here putting that work in too.
It's Rihanna from Underground. We're here with Chris The Thr. We're going to talk about the studio sessions today.
Absolutely.
So, my favorite question, first question, what was your favorite studio? The group studio or the individual?
Look, so I say visually, I definitely like the backdrop here, but the group, I just love the vibe of having everybody there. That was just like unmatched vibe. you know, everybody was kind of vibing off each other and meeting each other. It was really dope.
Mm-hmm. You had a little rap session with B-Work also there. That was pretty fun.
We were just ciphering, and I mean, that's my vibe. I love to do that all the time. So it was, as soon as I seen B-Work was with, I was like, we're definitely going with that.
Right. That's super awesome. What was your favorite set in here? The rain or the lights?
You know what? I like the lights just off what I can see right now, but I feel like once I see the pictures for the rain, I'm probably like, I love the rain. I can feel it. I just feel it in my bones. So
gotcha. That's awesome.
That's what I'm feeling now.
Nice. So did you know any other artists coming into today, or did you kind of meet everyone at that first studio?
There was a couple cats I knew. I knew Minds Off. I met him earlier this year, late last year. OG David James, I literally met him like a month ago, so divine alignment sometimes.
Right.
There's a couple artists we were following each other, like, oh snap, I didn't even realize we were following each other. So it was kind of cool off of that. And then there's cats I just met, and it's been cool just kind of meeting everybody and connecting off of that.
Yeah, that's super awesome. So going into the new year 2021, what can we expect from you? Any new music, new collaborations, anything coming out?
Oh, a lot of stuff. I have three albums I'm dropping next year at the end of I have three albums that I'm dropping all through 2021. Hoping to get a lot of collabs with all the artists that I met here, because you know I got to listen to their stuff. I'm excited about it, you know, so I'm just literally those albums and as many features as I can get on.
Awesome, that'll be good. Do you have any of the names of those albums out yet, or are you muddling through potential names for your albums?
I know exactly what they are. So Fan of a Phantom, Thrillionaire, and Life's Ironies, I suppose.
Ooh, I like that last one a lot.
Just something to kind of, you know, get you in the soul really quick. Like, ooh, that's, you know. So those are the ones. Definitely look out for those. I'm telling you, they're gonna be exciting. They're gonna be all different vibes, but I'm telling you, they will hit you where you need them to hit.
I think it's got like Thousand Island sauce. It's like kind of like an In-N-Out.
It's a solid burger. I wasn't expecting the pineapple chunks in there. I'll call this a W for y'all. And I had to come back up, like grab it. I had to like grab it. And then I just had to kind of like snatch it from, like, no, we're not doing that. And it was like, that was probably one of the like wildest things. I still remember, like, my boss still this day kind of just like, man, remember when you almost got hit with the pipe? Not to be super corny, but like I really love like thinking, like when Thanksgiving comes around, I like to personally think, like, what am I thankful for? Like, for real, like, no BS, what am I thankful for? And that was like top of the list for me. Was like, honestly, one of my top three would be, I'm thankful for all the progress that all the kids I'm working with have made. I've seen like unbelievable progress with like all of them. So, and it's funny, you don't really think about it in the moment. You kind of just gotta have to be in the same routine all the time. But it's crazy. It's crazy, like, when you think about, like, I know when I talk to a lot of parents, like, they'll be like, oh, they're doing this. I'm like, yeah, but remember about 4 months ago they used to do it like this. They're like, oh, that's a good point. I almost feel like for a lot of parents that I work with, I think that's something that they really appreciate about me, is the fact that I'll recognize, like, I always kind of bring back to their mind, like, yeah, you know, they're still messing up, but they look at how much they've grown. And I usually can point out exact, like, specific stuff. Like, yeah, I know that they're kind of giving you attitude right now, but remember when they used to tantrum for like 3 hours, like consistently for like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months? And they're like, yeah, that's a good point. I'm like, I know, because I didn't like it either. And I know it was heavier for you because that's your kid.
And a lot of times you probably see the growth within these children almost more than their parents do, because you're the ones actually really there in the trenches, putting in the work with them.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, absolutely.
Now, do you ever introduce, like, the fact that you make music to the people you work with? Is that something that they're aware of? Like, oh, Chris is also a musician.
I'd say at this point there's a good amount of people that I work with my coworkers and like the families alike that do know that I'm an artist. But I stick to this statement of I like to say less and do more. And by that I mean, like, honestly, in my head, my vision is, I don't want to have to tell you, like, oh yeah, I do music and stuff. I can't wait for the day that, like, I see a kid on a Thursday or something, and then they look up on Saturday and see, like, see me on, I don't know, trending or something, a song of mine trending or something, and they're like, what?
They see a music video on YouTube, something like that.
Exactly.
And they freak out.
Exactly.
What?
I much rather have that experience than, like, trying to, like, oh yeah, do this music, and kind of having, like,
force it down their throats.
Exactly.
Have them, make them watch your videos.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I much rather just be like, just do, let them not, if they ask, sure, I'll tell them, like I said, there's some parents that know, there's some of my coworkers that know, some of them don't, and if it comes up, it only comes up organically. Never was I like, oh, by the way, I make music, you know? It's kind of like, I think the fact that I'm so assured that people gonna find out. Why? Why tell you? Why tell you right now? Why tell you right now like I'm trying to convince you of something that you're gonna see eventually? So that's a part of the story that everybody that watches the interview's gonna get.
Yeah, it's sweet. Pepperdine, huh?
Yeah.
That's nice. That was like one of the 3 schools I applied to. I just want to be by the ocean.
I'm saying, like,
we're at Point Loma,
okay,
in San Diego. So
man, see, so I mean, it worked out.
we got the ocean.
It worked out.
With it.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, because San Diego is like just as nice.
This is a cool spot, huh?
This is man, y'all done came up on something. That's all I gotta say about it. That's all I gotta say about it. It's crazy. When the rain comes, I'm gonna have to bust this out. Go crazy.
Oh my god.
Kind of like ideal until I get a house like way deep in like Montecito or something. Big ass mansion, then, you know, that'd be different.
I know I remember asking you this, but I forgot what your answer was. Where would you like ideally want to move to?
Oh yeah. Dang, I remember I had to think about it for a minute.
Actually, I do remember what you said.
Do you?
Like, I think that Santa Barbara is exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Right. Yeah, and it's specifically, and I said that specifically, like, I don't know if it's for sure where I end up forever, but I definitely know it's where I'm supposed to be right now, and it's for, you know, everything I'm building, especially like with the kind of like the network of hip hop here. I feel like that's the position I get to play, and it's funny because even since since we talked about that, like, I see that transpiring. Like, just last night, like I said, like, I met with probably 2 of the most prominent artists out here. I met probably one of the other most prominent artists that are out in Santa Barbara like 2 weeks ago. And I know it's like literally just off of like the momentum. Like, I probably would have walked by this dude and like not even knew he was that nice, for the simple fact that I've been trying to put down the show. I've been trying to bring this network together, so that I seen him out and say, yo, what's good, man? Like, I know, like, for me, I know I'm right where I'm supposed to be being out here right now.
He'll definitely be. Alright, we're right outside. What is this, Press Juicery? Step Back Jay, another 805 rapper. Also Chris The Thr, partner in crime, roommate. We're gonna go surprise him.
How you good, man? I just, brought some good company real quick.
How you doing, bro?
Brought some good company real quick.
Yeah, what you guys up to?
Dude, we've just been touring around Carp with this is Chandler, by the way, Chandler J. We've just been touring around, getting to know Chris a little more, and we had to stop by here. You know what I'm saying? We had to see you.
Man, you came in rubbing. I'm about to dip too. You know, bust these at 4:45. I woke up and the food was all around me. I didn't finish my food.
I saw the boxes in the refrigerator. I was like, oh, you must not have ate none of this.
Oh, I ate some of it, but
I remember you were falling asleep in the car, so I was like, yeah.
I was like
dog.
falling asleep at the house.
What?
You guys seem to be very close and homies on a bunch of different levels, music-wise, just friendship, kicking it wise, shenanigan-wise.
Shenanigans.
How did that friendship formulate?
We were just like, we just need to collab, and you pulled up one day, and then kept pulling up.
The rest was history.
And then the spot opened up in the room, and he was like, I'll take it.
That's it. And now we just shenanigan cooking. But I mean, like, you know, even with that, like, every time I would come out, the shenanigans was, like I said before, it was organic. Every time that we got together, it was like, it's just natural shenanigans. We were gonna work on some music, and we're gonna get into some shenanigans. That was what it was gonna be.
How do you think that you guys have helped elevate your guys' music? How have you had like an impact on each other in order to reach where you guys have right now?
I'll speak on that first. Personally, like, music is best when you're able to be yourself in it, right? So, and I mean, most people would think like it's easiest. Most people would say like it's easiest to kind of be yourself when you're just kind of in your own space. I think that's true to a certain extent. There's a certain aspect that people that you vibe with and bring out your natural character, bring out of you. So, and I feel like we do that. Like,
Yeah.
it's just there's the
2 Leos.
twin flame for sure. Anybody that's been following what we've been doing, they hear the progress from the shenanigans to more shenanigans. And as I said earlier, I'm gonna just say it again. The work I've been seeing this guy doing, production-wise, not just production-wise, lyrically, getting it down, and I know I'm doing work. Like, people have already seen a huge progress. It's nothing compared to the progress they're about to hear on the next project we do together. It's simple as that.
That's facts.
Bags to worse, no bags to perk. Pass, she curb, I pass on her. Vengeful, spiteful,